There is fire on the mountain. Na unim say Jakpa eba abonten ebe yes or call after Godfrey Dameno. Nkrofo say BBC ebeba. What you say? Godfrey Dame will not go down without putting up a fight. I'm not saying say idea we are maybe can say me. Godfrey Dame has a hand in it. That's not what I'm saying. But it is being alleged because of the time, the sequence of issues. At say senior economy. There's no coincidence in this world. And I'm going to explain what's going on, and then we are going to read. Now, 2 days ago, made a story bremo say Richard Jakpa I reported Godfrey Dame ama the CID say CID for investigating Godfrey Dame ni yanchi Godfrey Dame DNT a emra na MPP wa ba mu no Godfrey Dame eye nyama ene no eye se wo koludi na omo aye na trese yache Ato Forson atum etiamra nti CID ene Godfrey Dame endili nti Mr. Jakpa ana Richard Jakpa ede sansem ne betu jana anche chese anche ende yesi obi nso akwa petition the president sesenia we get to talk on in the name of misbehavior no Justice Kulendi wono nso ye Jakpa ebusuani because munyamo kayemra Godfrey Dame nsemba no ni yesi Justice Kulendi efie ena Godfrey Dame ne Jakpa koko hia ya na Godfrey Dame ka tre Jakpa se yenye na Ato Forson yenchi ntum no nti ni pakro we enso akwa petition president say wonyi Justice Kulendi yenyi ni free Supreme Court yenyi no as a judge because of Godfrey Dame and Jakpa insensem no owana make say yes Godfrey Dame so it looks like people are saying say alleged no and I'm saying say alleged because ohun Crawford say Oliver Baka omo de omo bubodin a omo tre say saade we de Godfrey Dame na Oshase as to whether Godfrey Dame no Oshase or not no we can't tell, but we will go into the story. Let's read what the person is seeking ninsem anything. And then first time I subscribe and I click the notification bell so you understand latest news be about one sa ebeka. Now answer the ebeka story no so no mesrel obi biara wo tie mi bia wefu eso ana onim obi a nefu sun bia no mesrel efu kese a big problem. Efu kese se ye ka say problem a enye say bia ye kan keko efu kese eno na di stroke a leading cause of stroke, leading cause of heart attack, a leading cause of diabetes type 2. So the best thing you can do for yourself is to learn naturally in nyama obeya ebema wefu ayeden akofom. Me amenemo ka say first na mefu so and then mefu akofom say flat. Nyama miensa na sa nyama miensa me yeye no e wo book no link no e wo comment box nim. Into click a link na wo comment box nim a o click ya obenya book ni bi na wato ne bonya den. Even on the screen, icons be show or click a screen so icons are obenya book ni binawato. Ba o de kwata no. Open it easier. Number ne wo screen is on 055 807 4986. 055 807 4986. My member subium 055 807 4986. Fresh number no ana WhatsApp sa number no. Kase open book ni bi, open ni PDF, open ni tree video. Ya de bema. Now, young consent I say Justice Kulendi colluded with Jakpa to undermine ambulance trial petitioner. I say Daniel Mafo Ofori Atta Ofori Atta the anatre say be ana President Akufo-Addo Nkrofo ni bi. Your friend Daniel Mafo Ofori Atta. The petitioner at the center of fresh allegations against Supreme Court Justice Yoni Kulendi and businessman Richard Jakpa says his legal actions are aimed at exposing what he describes as a criminal collusion to obstruct justice in the now discontinued Ato Forson ambulance trial. According to Ofori Atta, the 2 legal processes he has initiated are intended to bring to light attempts to manipulate the judicial process in favor of certain individuals. Also, in an interview on the Channel 1 newsroom on Wednesday, October 1st, following his petition to the Criminal Investigations Department and President John Dramani Mahama, Ofori Atta accused Justice Kulendi of using his position to protect Richard Jakpa, who stood trial alongside then former Deputy Finance Minister Ato Forson for causing financial loss to the state. Now, let me see who this person is. This Daniel Mafono. Let me see who he is. And then we ask ourselves questions. What you say? Let me search for Daniel Mafo. Let's see who he is. Is he a private citizen or yeah, MPP ni? Now the reason why I make her say, is he a private citizen or yeah, MPP ni? And they say, is he MPP will chrome her? Ye ni na yawa and na MPP for wa bemo. When these allegations came, say Yoni Kulendi a meeting with Jakpa and Ofori Atta, the MPP vehemently denied that nothing of that sort went on. And if Adia Yoni Kulendi according to petitioner way, etiamra, nanka what the MPP could have done, and they said nanka hona President Akufo-Addo nanka also more petition no. And now what anyone could have done around that time, and they say yen petition President Akufo-Addo. But petition na nkoso obiye yineni until Jakpa eba be report ma CID no ehọ na ngrofo no so di mika say ndie sa dia Yoni Kulendi so onko die ntia because waye meeting nti ende de MPP for our support asem. The question I want to ask is so now you're admitting that there was a meeting between Yoni Kulendi and Ofori Atta, right? I'm not saying Nipako ye MPP ni. That's not what I'm saying. But it's just a simple question. I'm asking. Now see, yesterday I commenced 2 legal processes. First of all, I filed a petition before the CID of the Ghana Police Service to investigate Justice Yoni Kulendi, Justice of the Supreme Court of Ghana, and Mr. Richard Jakpa, who today has been appointed by the NDC administration as the Director of Operations at the National Security, he said. Also, he explained that the complaint borders on a crime of collusion between the 2 persons, Justice Kulendi and Richard Jakpa, to undermine legal proceedings and structure. Ofori Atta alleged that when the case began in January 2023, Richard Jakpa was unable to meet his bail conditions. According to him, that was when Justice Kulendi stepped in behind the scenes. Into this person is bringing in allegations. So it will mean that this person knows something about the case, right? Into why ena nipakrowe obona mania about the case. Was it the prosecutor then? And we all know say nipakro no or prosecuting case no. Ofori Atta. It explains why people like Oliver Baka say Ofori Atta doesn't want to go down alone. It's not what you say no. But let's go into it. As Justice Kulendi went to the then Attorney General's office and informed the then Attorney General that he was related to Richard Jakpa, and so this person is revealing details. Say Justice Kulendi equal Attorney General in the office, and so it tells you that this person has information, right? So say Justice Kulendi went to the then Attorney General's office and informed the then Attorney General that he was related to Richard Jakpa, and that Jakpa was his cousin, and sought to impress upon the Attorney General to do whatever he could do, either drop the charges or act in a way that will free Jakpa to the charges against him. Tinipaku we say Kulendi echo Attorney General eho. Eno koko katra Attorney General ne se Jakpa oye mebusieni. Inti de obeye bia Jakpa ne ho mba asem no. Ofori Atta ye na Jakpa ma ne ho mba asem. Also he further claimed that Justice Kulendi held a series of private meetings with the then Attorney General Godfrey Dame in an effort to secure Jakpa's release. So see Kulendi any Godfrey Dame eye meeting bebre. Say Jakpa ne ho asem a aba no yenye ni nimfrim. I say it did not only stop there. After securing bail for Jakpa on 4 different occasions, Justice Kulendi invited Mr. Godfrey Dame to his private residence. And under the pretext of discussing a private matter, impressed upon him to also drop the charges against Mr. Jakpa. Timpaku wey allege say asem no anso hwa after Mr. Jakpa yema ni bail no. Justice Kulendi etonsa frɛ Godfrey Dame ema ne ba ne fie. Into ɛhɔ no ɛna ɔka kyerɛ Godfrey Dame sɛ brana yenka a private matter. Godfrey Dame bedu wo no ɛna ɔka kyerɛ sɛ drop Jakpa, drop the charges on Jakpa. And say Ofori Atta's most startling claim is what he describes as a deliberate ambush arranged by the Supreme Court judge to confront the Attorney General. I say unknown to Mr. Godfrey Dame, Mr. Jakpa had laid an ambush at Justice Kulendi's house, and in the middle of the conversation, Richard Jakpa appeared. There, they appealed to Mr. Dame to drop the charges against him. He stressed that the conduct of Justice Kulendi, when seen in this light, clearly is an abuse of judicial process. He violated his judicial oath by interfering in legal proceedings before the courts. And I think that it is an interesting case, right? I think that it is really an interesting case. So the person speaking, no. This is the case, right? No. And then it begs the question. So you knew all this, but when Brana Sami Jimfimoka say there was a meeting between Jakpa and Godfrey Dame, you people denied. You said it was a lie. There was no such meeting. When the NDC were saying, say, they have evidence, no, you people denied. You said it was a lie, that there was no such meeting. Today, you are giving us details of the meeting. Enti, say, senya na, sa time na DNA kosono, if Godfrey Dame didn't like it, why didn't he report? MPP momo time, dientia, ena Justice Kulendi, mwanchina so. Because senya nemo kan ensemo amo kan de, na say Justice Kulendi, the oye ye ni nchwa ye ni kwa say judge oye sa. But that President Kufuor mo am petition say ye remove Justice Kulendi. And then amo ba beka. That's it. Let's see how it goes. For Montreal, your comment box, Nimo, Medasi.